Away we go with the men's bronze medal final in the white. The number 10 seeds, Pedrosa and Hugo Campos, concede the first point to the power team. Robin Seidel mode of blocker, the Austrian. Doesn't get a lot of armpits over the net, but he gets in good places, and that's well negotiated.
Portugal's going to need to break their pass down if they're to have a chance here.
Campos whacks it into the corner, and
that ball comes high at your shoulders. You just want to leave it. It feels like it's going out.
Campos to serve, then he'll defend. That's a cracking serve down the middle. Well dealt with by McHugh, and that's a nice set from Burnett. Back to jump serve hostilities. Campos under pressure. Oh, wow. He got it to a decent zone, but that was certainly playable.
Have a chance to look at the ball, look at each other, then look back at the ball.
Australia at what we would call the good end right now, hitting the ball into the wind. Oh, that's beautiful control.
He's still got a lot to work on with his blocking, but he's still so tall, it doesn't matter. He's such a presence at the net.
Yeah, well done. Great jump serve. They're making full use of the breeze here. 7-3, what a start. Oh, he's hitting the ball really well at the moment, McHugh. And Burnett getting in on the blocking action as well. It's just perfection from the number 1 seeds. Campos to serve. Jump float with the breeze just on his back. Yeah, it's really good. Really good management of the areas on the net. Their locations are excellent at the moment.
Took the words right out of my mouth. If there was no wind, Paul Burnett might have good management with the conditions to keep it next to his partner.
Excellent pass from Pedrosa under pressure. It's come off the block, so this has to be hit by McHugh. Burnett races in and just can't cut off that angle. That's terrific again. We saw some of those angles in the semi-final. Jump and swing with the best.
He's done that off a one-step.
It's a very good serve. A pacey, flat jump. It's our old friend Momentum. It's back with Portugal at the moment. But there we go. That's the way to stop it in its tracks. Good shot from McHugh.
Go down at the court, sometimes that ball can sail out.
Option ball had to be poked over. Burnett live to the situation, and then he comes with a bit of his own firepower. This is really good from the number 1 seeds.
They will come.
Tight again, great jump from McHugh, and then gets the rebound as well. There's a couple of those extra jumps for the blocker. Brilliant, absolutely wonderful attention to detail from Chris McHugh on that set.
In the day with, of course, Josh Slack and Andrew's shot. They were the first ones to try to run.
Campos passing that jump serve with ease. Oh, that's just a delicious cut shot.
Cut shot, he's high-lined it, and then this time, he's pushed the ball where he faced. Set was bad, or cover yourself. Good hustle from Portugal.
Well, a really noticeable difference in Paul Burnett's game. McHugh to serve, 2 points away from the opening set, the Aussie pair. Oh, it's just amazing.
Being able to have this hang time. Have a look at the hang time here on the replay. It's so difficult to do.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really good as well from Paul Burnett.
That is difficult to do off one step as well. Reaching high out in front of him.
This to stay in it. Burnett's on it. Superman dive to make the play. Oh, brilliant from Campos, camping out on the diagonal and then wins the joust. It's all happening in this first set. It's all happening in that rally. Another really controlled shot. Solid pass. Burnett runs the reverse, opens up a different angle and gets it off the arms of Pedrosa and away. 21 points to 18. Australia lead this third place playoff. Away we go. Portugal in the white, chasing this match now. A set down in this race to 2 against Chris McHugh and Paul Burnett, the number 1 seeds from Australia. Wicked play from Portugal, looking for a better start. in set 2 than the one they made in set 1. And that's nicely whipped onto the line.
If you can get the right arm swing, you can hit any direction, regardless of where you face.
And the triple ace will do rather nicely, 3-1. And they've played out of this world here in Torquay. Yeah, good work. There's a group of teams, there's a number of teams on this tour, Damien, and when we're fortunate because we get to see so much beach volleyball now. Well, they've sensed what to do to recover the situation, and even with that ball blowing towards the net, McHugh still steamed in and whacked it.
In any situation, is Chris McHugh waiting to see where the block was, crunching that ball in the angle.
That's a good serve with the wind on his back from Burnett. But that's an equally tidy.
I need to be kinder, quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Just lovely. I mean, that's a completely different angle for him to hit at, and he still makes it look simple, Campos.
Good movement of the ball, even in the wind.
High set. McHugh out jumps Pedrosa. That's a wonderful pickup from Campos. And again, another fantastic touch, and Campos just sticks it on a plate for Pedrosa. That's a brilliant rally from the Portuguese.
Or Burnett to have a hit on 2. So Chris McHugh was a little bit late to try. He can go a long way, but service into the net, a little bit of a pressure valve release.
Wow.
Oh.
How good is that? With the wind on your back, that's supposed to be the tricky end to serve from, and Burnett's.
I don't think he even realised there was a bad end when it came to jump serving. Everybody else is very aware of it. He just throws the ball up, doesn't care what ends he's at. Those arm swing mechanics allows him to do that from both ends.
Another good swing. They've recovered the situation, but Portugal's still staying in there.
Well, he can.
Oh, just so good. And Burnett's in a rich vein of form here, and Pedrosa and Campos.
Things are just moving around a little bit in the wind.
Takes it behind this time. More up and down. Gets a good arm through it. Oh, that's unlucky. Campos just got sand sharp there as he was going to go after that. It's almost like you have to generate your own atmosphere there. Tight. And that's well rescued, very well rescued. So 11-10 at the technical timeout, but we've certainly got a match now.
When things are tightening up, you want to go with your A1 things.
Oh, a lot of ground to cover, and there we go. We'll file that under what do I know. Back to Burnett. He changes up to the jump float serve that was so successful against Lupo and Rossi yesterday. Not quite there. I'm sure as a defender, Damien, you're watching Paul Burnett at work in the backcourt.
I wouldn't have been on it either, to be honest, because Pedrosa just disguised that so well. Not much you can do as a defender when that high line goes to the last metre or so.
Yeah, brilliant. Just brilliant. A majestic swing.
Damaging through the middle on that slightly lower set. I mean, he's damaging everywhere.
They're working really hard to keep their noses in front. Now, point chance here. Pedrosa again, it's bumped right to the net. Good hands from Burnett to get on that. And then Campos just rolls it as calm as you like, bang onto the tape.
Just hurrying up the Portugal players there. Trying to call a little timeout with the sunglasses wipe.
Oh, good dig. It's come back. And this time the option ball is good. Bumped straight to the tape and McHugh takes it. And that's a good lead now, 17-14. Had control of the ball. We expected the #1 seeds in the yellow shirts to overpower Portugal. And that's what's happening at the moment. And there we go. Everything McHugh touches at the net at the moment is turning to goal. Good swing again from Burnett. Beautiful pass from Campos. And time to put it away, but 2 points required for Australia to claim their place on the podium here in Torquay. Chris McHugh and Paul Burnett to close this game out. It's just a matter of when, not if. Oh, good touch. Here we go. And if you're going to win it, you might as well win it in style. 21-15, it's a 2-sets-to-love victory. And Chris McHugh and Paul Burnett claim their second medal on the Volleyball World Beach Pro Tour.